morning. It is a Monday morning and I am up at the crack of dawn. I'm actually running a bit late this morning because I feel quite sick this morning and I really struggled to get out of bed. Really tight chest. I'm already sick, but we are up. I start my shift at 5 AM, which means I've had to get up at 3:30. And I have to sit in bed like it's had a lion. Set my alarm for like 22, and then I sat looking through my phone, which I know I shouldn't have done, but it was just to get myself moving. But anyway, because my shifts are a little bit all over the place, I thought it'd be fun to film a video a bit like this, where I basically go through my week with you and kind of show you how what I do. And I'm going to do this over the course of like a few weeks, because I have different shift patterns. I go up at different times, all sorts of things like that, and I don't have like a regular routine. I just basically, like, instead of doing like a Sunday reset, because obviously I sometimes work Sundays or whatever else it is, I basically work, I do like something for my, like a reset every single day. So for example, like one day I'll shave, one day I'll shave my legs, one day I'll do a body scrub, one day I'll do my face stuff, and I kind of just try and do it one day, like something every time, just so I can keep up with it. So I just thought it'd be fun for you to take on with me. So I start in the morning taking my inhaler, my nasal spray, which I'm putting back in the cupboard now, and that I'm just going to quickly wash my face with a smoothie cleanser. I also haven't gone through my routine that I personally use. I always say with everybody, with Trumpet, obviously I love all the products, but I don't use all of the products. And there are products that I prefer and products that I don't particularly like as much. Or like a routine that I use, and that's why I love like the way I do shopping is, you know, people can have a borrow bag for a week, try something. If they don't like it, if it's not for them, try something else. Not everything is for everyone, and not everything is for everyone's skin types. So this is personally just what I do. So smoothing cleanser every morning and every night. I've tried all the cleansers. That one personally was my favourite. I think it's also good to like try. So do that, and now I'm just going to pop on the morning mist. And today is leg shaving day. So every other week I do a body scrub, and I tan, or every few weeks I'll tan as well. But every other week I do a body scrub, and I shave my forelegs, and then the other week I'll shave like just the bottom parts of my legs. But today it's a body scrub, and so I'm just gonna get in the shower, pop the body scrub all over my body, and then wash it off in the shower, have a wash and get out. And I am going to do that at 4 in the morning as well, which, because it literally takes me like no time at all. I do need to hurry up because I am running late. Let's stop talking. Okay, out the shower, washed my whole thing off. I'm going to do my skincare. I am really running late now, so I do have to hurry up. So I start with my eye work. My eyes, little squeeze, and just rub it under. Do another little squeeze. Just rub it out. Oh, it's the best feeling in the morning when you're half asleep. Skin Feast. I've tried all the moisturisers again. This one's just the best one for me. And then I alternate between my Glow Berry and my Pure Lagoon every morning. So obviously the Glow Berry protects from, well, not obviously, maybe not. Just put 3 drops in my hand. And I always add sun drops as well to add a bit of tan to the face, and just 1 drop of this. But I alternate between those because my face is spotty. I do get spots, and Pure Lagoon helps keep them at bay, but also the Glow Berry protects from the outside world and gives you that brightening, which I also need, and I bloody love that stuff. I do try and go down to my décolletage. Oh, I need to do my eyebrows actually. And then I also put on my Sunday SPF, and I just put up 2 lines It's supposed to be the size of your fingers. Because no matter, I mean, obviously there's no UV out at the minute because it's pitch black, but no matter the time of year, there is always UV. And finally, lip balm. Because I've done my legs, I shaved my legs, I am going to put some cream on them as well, because obviously they'll be quite dry if I don't. And when I just use my cream, I've been using the Body Whip. I used to use this all the time when I first started using Tropic, and then I stopped using it, and I don't know why, because I got given it in a kit with Tropic that I bought the other day. I was like, oh my god, I forgot how much I liked this. It smells incredible, but it's like a foam, and it is literally like a whip for your legs. It was just absolutely insane. So I'll pop that on there and pop this on here, and then I'm going to do a really quick routine for makeup this morning, I think. Literally like the quickest I can do. I'm just going to probably put on, I've got a butter tint coming in the post, so I'll probably film that when the butter tint arrives, because that will be my actual routine from now on. CC cream and the butter tint on a morning like today. But it's done. As I'm not feeling 100%, I actually went to the gym like really chilled vibes, and I didn't do my spin class today, which normally I would have done gym and then spin class, and then I've come straight home and I'm just going to film a quick video. So I'm just going to show you my setup. Got my laptop there, I'm going to pop the camera on here, and then my lights on here, and obviously my curtains are closed. It's going to be a really short video. It's just going to be all about your why, like, you know, in life, what is your why? In work, what is your why? That sort of vibe. I will have inserted a video for here because I wanted to be really chill and really authentic, and I wanted to be comfy and cozy while I was talking about this. So I have actually taken my makeup off. Bit of a backwards thing, I know. I've obviously got my stuff on from the gym, and I'm going to get in the shower and I'll do my tan routine later because I need Josh's help because of my back. So obviously I can't do my back myself. And if you are a girlie that does a back by herself out there, let me know how you do it. So I'm just going to film this video now. Hello. So once I film my YouTube video, my sister's come around for a little bit, and we've just been chatting and chilling and chatting and chilling, and that's pretty much been the afternoon / evening. I tried to catch up on Emmerdale as well, and now it is the evening time, and I'm going to do my tan, and I'm going to do my smoothing cleanser. So of course, my smoothing cleanser, my evening routine. Of course I'm going to use my sun drench, but I do need to wash my face first. I have just got in the shower because obviously I went to the gym, so like a proper body wash in the morning, and then like obviously in the evening after the gym I just rinse my body down with some water, and I just under the armpits, you know, in the genital area and your arsehole. Make sure you're all clean. I'm not too worried about a full body wash in the evening because obviously I do that in the morning. Like I use my loofah and properly scrub. Sometimes I do, but I just like a quick body wash in the evening because I did all that this morning as well. So I'm just rubbing off all what I had from today on. Oh, I did end up putting a bit of makeup on. Funny enough, not to film the video, but we ended up popping going out for a drink. I was like, you know what, I should probably put something on my face. So I'm just using my smoothing cleanser. Oh, but I've just put myself in the eye. And then I also second cleanse in the evening. Oh, I've got my lash in my eye. I second cleanse in the evening, and I've been alternating between hydrating cleanser and the renewing cleanser, and I basically just do it with how I feel that day. If I want a bit more of a relaxed like spa-like vibe in the evening, just want to take 5 minutes to myself, I'll do the renewing. Or if I just feel like doing it because I want to do it, then I'll do that. Or I'll do my hydrating cleanser. Try the radiance cleanser. I personally didn't think it did much for me. I think it's one of those ones where you have to use it consistently, otherwise because it obviously brings out all the stuff in your face. That's the point of it. If you don't use it consistently, then it just looks like you've got spots, if you know what I mean. So my Radiant Cleanser. There's actually the new one that's come out in January officially. It was actually in one of our Christmas collections, but I'm just obsessed with it. I suppose because I'm quite young, just put a finger on it, and I don't use it very often because it's one of our luxury products. It is quite expensive, but it just is so unbelievably incredible. I just much prefer the texture to the Radiance Cleanser because I've tried them against each other as well. It's just the most. I try and use it once or twice a week, so I'm not using it too much as it's quite expensive. And obviously I do need the hydration more because I'm obviously quite young. I don't necessarily need this one, but I just love the feeling it gives me on my face, and I mean obviously it's for tightening, brightening, melts away impurities and makeup, blends luxurious butters, plumps and rejuvenates the skin. Although it's a silky oil massage into dry skin, I just feel like it is such a beautiful product. I think, or I don't necessarily need tightening and plumping. There are other benefits to it and I have definitely seen a difference in my skin, like just being a bit more like, just love it. It's brilliant product. And of course I'm gonna wash it off with my bamboo face cloth. And then voila, beautiful. I am going to tan now. Obviously I tan without my dressing gown on normally, but I will just show you how much tan I use, like one of my arms or something. And then I will get Josh to come in. Oh, and my toner of course. Toner. I just love that toner. I might actually do like a week of trying the how many inhaler sprays. A week of trying the, I'll do that in a minute, Juicy Greens, because I haven't really given it a full go, and I have got the forest pads, so I feel like I should really try. So I have just taken off my Tiffany necklace, which I never take off unless I'm tanning, and my bracelet from Josh got me for Christmas, because I'm gonna put one of this on. So I probably tan like this every 1 to 2, 3 weeks, I'd say, and then I top it up once or twice in between that. I try and do it every 3 weeks because I think it's better for me to do it every 3 weeks. In an ideal world, I do it every 2 weeks, but I do sometimes eke it out to 3 if I can't bother that week. Because obviously, you do have to kind of take a little bit of time, but it doesn't take too long to do. And I just use my Summer Skin to top it up. I'm pointing at it like you can see it. The Gradual Tanning Lotion, and I do just put that on instead of like that. It comes out like a tan, and then it will develop overnight, and then I'll be able to wash it off in the morning. So I'm going to now take my inhaler and do the rest of my body with this. Okay. Back in the bedroom. Tan is done. Wash my hands. Obviously I don't tan my face because I use my sun drops. Although I have just started using those, so yeah. And then we're going to use my Skin Dream for the evening. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That looks like I'm getting a lot out, but this has literally come right to the end. I'm waiting for my new one to come through. So I'm going to do that. Oh no, I forgot my eye lift first. Oh well, let's hold that in my hand for a minute. And we're going to do my eye lift first. So I'm going to squeeze you. Oh my god, this is all going so wrong. Squeeze you. And, oh, 3 drops. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, drop down today. Oh, look at that. I bloody love this stuff. Best thing in the morning, best thing at night. And then, like what I do with my morning routine, every other day I will alternate me trying to like not let this move. I would show you, but I really don't want to move. I alternate my evening, so hydration is always something I need. So I put a couple of drops of my hydration in there, and I do that. And then the other day, I will use the Ocean Dive. So obviously there is a day where I'm really focused on kind of blemishes and spots, and then there's another day I'm focused on like hydration and ingredients. And then I also put on an extra oil in the evening. So Super Greens is my fave. I've always loved Super Greens. It does have a bit of a funny smell, but if you can get past the smell, the health benefits of it on your face are absolutely incredible. I use literally 3 drops because you do not need a lot. And also you kind of, it smells healthy. It smells like if you went into a shop and got a green juice. That's how I describe it. And what I also have been doing recently, and then I finish off my lip balm, but what I also have been doing recently is this lymphatic drainage on my face. So apparently it's meant to help the double chin. This is not a Tropic skincare product. I literally got this from Amazon. Apparently if you do it 10 times on everything, it's supposed to... I can't talk and count at the same time, so I might be doing less than 10. I just like get rid of all of the like excess stuff in your face. I don't think it's actually working, but we'll see. I quite like it though. I can't count all at the same time. It feels very weird. I don't know, has it made a difference? I don't know. I feel like it hasn't, but maybe it has. I've been doing it every day. I just like a bit of lymphatic drainage, and I do like those tapping things as well, like where you do the lymphatics all over your body. I've because wasn't very well, I've been doing a 6-week shred. I've actually taken a break from it for the week. I've decided to take a break from it for the week, and I'm just going to do like really slow movements. I'm going to do like a workout from home tomorrow, I think, because I'm working from home tomorrow. Sorry, Saffron Pocket, you're gonna have to shush. So if you're into the other room, let's turn this light off. Yeah, so I think I'll do my workout in the morning, get it done, and then I can just chill in the evening. So I'm now going to pop on, because obviously I haven't done my hands, because I feel like hands are something that when you tan just never go right. I don't know if you agree with me, but I find that putting the summer skin on my hands gives me the same amount of tan. I literally have a drop of it, as it does it like blends in, so my hands don't look weird by not having a tan, but it's not too much that like you look orange, but you do just have to make sure to really rub in this bit, because otherwise it does go very tanned, and you really just have to rub into all your fingers as soon as it goes on. And what I'm also going to do today, I'm going to put my hair up in the heatless curls, so because they literally take me 2 seconds to do, and I would rather that than spend time in the morning doing my hair with a curling iron, to be honest. And because I'm not wearing makeup tomorrow, because I'm working from home, although I might pop to a cafe actually, I'm working from a cafe, but because I'm not going to work, I'm not going to be wearing any makeup, and doing having my hair in a way that makes me feel most comfortable, most confident, not comfortable. Let's really rub you in, a little turning. But also I feel a lot more confident not having my makeup on, although Tropic does help that. I would never have gone out, done a day like that without wearing makeup, or like I'm gonna probably go to a cafe and work from a cafe for half the day, and I never would have done that before Tropic. So I'm gonna just quickly get into my pajamas. Okay, so I have just brushed my hair. I will just brush it again, so just make sure it's directly in the middle. All brush through. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then I don't use any heatless curl machine. I use my dressing gown because I feel like it's the most comfortable to sleep in, because it's soft and it squidges down when you hit the pillow. It doesn't keep you up. So I just twizzle. I don't know whether this is the right way to do it or not, but it works. Twizzle it round. I grab a piece. And I twizzle that round. And then I caught the other piece. Twizzle it over. And I just keep doing that right till it gets to the bottom. And again, I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but it doesn't hurt my hair when I sleep, and it leaves a nice curl in the morning. It doesn't last as long as what it does if, like I will have to do it again tomorrow if I want my hair curly the next day. Obviously if I did it properly curly, then it would last, for me, a few days. So it's like drop by the end of the day. But to be honest, it does last a full day. So I'm not too bothered. Again, I'm just like it's not that big of a deal tomorrow. If I was like maybe going out or doing something and I wanted my hair curly properly, then I will obviously I still own a pair of curlers. But I'm just holding it there so the curl doesn't come out. I'm doing the other side. And then I'm not really bothered if bits get caught up or anything. Like I said, it's just like something I can literally do within a few minutes. Obviously all of this I'm doing while yapping to you, so it takes a little bit longer. I do love to watch a YouTube video when I'm getting ready though. That's like my favourite thing. If you're one of my favourite YouTubers, I'll tell you some. I love it if Anastasia Kingston's, she's my favourite. Sid and Elle, when they were friends, I do watch their videos often back. Obviously Isabella, Mark Ferris, absolute legends. They obviously have to have a mention. Anastasia Kingston's mum is also a big one for me. Kayla Nicole Stood, if I'm looking for something a bit more like wellness based. That's right, Rose. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with Rose. She is a generic. I'm gonna just tie them off at the back. Just like this. Just whip it around. Get those last bits in. And it's so comfortable to sleep in. Well, it's not so comfortable, it's not uncomfortable, it's not comfortable either. You know, well, it is comfortable. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I also, Alicia Marie and Remy Cruz, their podcast is my fave, but I do watch their videos as well. Occasionally I'm on like a bit of a phase. Greer Grandma, I'm obsessed with her at the minute, she's just moved in with Alicia. Yeah, Amy Rose, that's her name. And I do watch Saffron Barker. I'm going to be honest, she's not my fave. I think it's because I judge my body on hers a lot, and I think that's really bad because she's like completely opposite body type to me. I'm like, oh my god, she got so skinny, how did she do that? Like, but I do just like her videos. But yeah, that's who I'm watching now, currently. She says she doesn't watch her as much, which I don't. I just get into run of phases where I watch her a lot more. But I think like I do enjoy her videos, but I don't enjoy the comparison. You know. Anyway, that's me. I'm ready for bed, and obviously as you can see, I've got my lovely what I call them tan pajamas. So I have period pajamas and tan pajamas, and these are my tan pajamas. They're shorts. You can't see that, but they've got Snow White. I love them. And my Disney obsessors have got them for me for Christmas, and wasn't Christmas, it was for my birthday. Morning. It is I don't even know what morning it is this morning, but you would have seen me yesterday. Tanned. Look, now I'm really tanned, but it's just because I haven't washed it off yet. So it's the next day. I'm going to do my morning routine, and then I'm going to start work. So this morning I'm working from home. I'm basically working from home all week this week because the shift that I've been put on is, let's start my smoothie cleanser while I chat to you about this and keep up the I'm setting up the shows I'm working on this week. So I'm working on the weekend show and I'm setting them up, which actually means I just have to basically scout Facebook and find people that are willing to come on the show this weekend, the different sections. And because I can access the system from home and I don't need to like edit an audio for it, I just literally need to book guests. I don't see the point of me like driving all the way in because it's quite like it's half an hour because I travel it's about an hour for every journey that I do. It's supposed to be half an hour, but it normally takes me 40 minutes with traffic, and it does use up a lot of petrol. So basically, if there's a shift that I can do that I can avoid going in, it's not that I don't want to go in. Obviously, it's great to be in and show your face, but because it's quite a quiet station of all the three that I work at, I prefer to just work from home on this one because it's just a lot easier for me personally. So today is another day. So I've done scrubbing in the morning. Love you, have a good day. Josh is just leaving. And now, actually this morning, I used to clean my ears out with cotton buds, and one of our family friends is a ear specialist, and she was like, don't do that, they're bad for you. And I was like, sorry. I tried to lie to her and tell her I didn't do it. So I actually now just am trying to use my flannel to get out the main bits, because I don't need to go in deep into my ear. I don't have dirty ears, obviously I shower every day. But now I just use the end of my flannel before I put it in the wash to just get out all the main bits that could be seen, and that seems to be working. I know it's a bit weird, but it seems to be prodding in my ear, I'm not going in my ear, I'm literally just wiggling about on the surface just to get rid of any grossness that might have seeped out, because she was saying how your ears clean themselves naturally, so you don't. I'm going to try and move this. I've got my morning mist behind you, hang on. But yeah, your ears clean yourself naturally, and it's just the stuff that falls out. So if you just wash, you don't need to be closing it with a cotton bud, basically. So yeah, that was interesting that she told me that. So I've been trying that, and I am now just gonna. Today is shaving day, but for the downstairs area. Again, I don't have specific days I do it on. It is just dependent on what I need to do that day. So for example, this week it's just so happened Monday, I really needed to shave my legs, and I also try and shave my legs on a day that I know Josh is going to be home in the evening, because if he's out of his hobby, plays poker, just for fun, twice a week, then I know for a fact that I'm not going to have him at home to tan my back, because he won't be here. Brew me a new one of these. So that's how I try and do it. And then tomorrow will be eyebrows. There we go, because they really need doing. But I don't want to do it again today because I've not got much time. So I did say yesterday that I was going to wake up and do a workout, but actually I decided that I'm going to do it this evening. So instead of a workout, I think I'm going to do a kind of chilled evening. So I've still waken up feeling not the best this week again. And I thought I could push myself and go to the gym, or I could push myself and do a workout this morning, but I don't think that's what my body needs. I think my body is chill beans. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, huzzah. See, that was nice. See, look how well it turns out. Ta-da. Proud of myself. So what I'm going to do, and then I just pop it all up in the shower, because obviously it's a bit low and we'll get wet otherwise. So I'm going to do a nice stretch this evening, I think, instead, because I'm on my own this evening. Josh is out again. So he does poker twice a week, so yesterday I ended up, as I said, seeing my sister, and then today, because I'm on my own, I'm going to be you know what, I'm just gonna get the mat out, I'm gonna do a stretch, maybe a little ab workout, depending on how I feel. But first thing in the morning when I've been waking up, that's when I've been feeling my worst, which I think kind of makes sense. It's the first thing when I wake up that's just because I've been sleeping all night. So I decided to my body needs the rest, let's have a sleep in. And I'm not gonna put any makeup on today, so I can get ready within half an hour. So yeah, so I'm just gonna get ready now, pop that in the wash, face cleanser, and yeah, and I'll show you my day 2 of my skincare routine. So obviously I showed you my skincare routine yesterday, but it's just so you can see that I alternate every other day, and I'm not too fussed about it. Again, if it goes off, it's not the end of the world. So I'm just going to take my inhaler now. Okay, I work same as yesterday. I forgot to actually say I'm doing a just typical 9 to 5 today. So sometimes the shift doesn't take as long as a 9 to 5, which is also quite nice because it then means I'm not like wasting petrol for like half a day. But you just have to book the guests for the next week, as I said. Skin Feast, a little pump of that. And then obviously yesterday I used my Glowberry, so today I'm using my Pure Lagoon, and it is just again 1 to 2 pumps. Actually 3 pumps. Then of course Sun Drops, a drop of that in there, and I will obviously wash my hands after. I forgot to say that in yesterday's video. If you do use Sun Drops, don't forget to wash your hands because you will regret it otherwise. You will have 10 lux all over your hands that you didn't ask for. That's pretty much that, really. All done. Then I will put on my lip balm. Delightful. And of course, you can't go anywhere, you can't have a date without your SPF. I'm super excited. I've got a tropic order coming. I think I said yesterday because my skin dreams run out, and my sun care is also running out. I had a really big order, so I was really lucky that I got a lot of my products that I've kind of been wanting for a while. Like I'm getting the butter tint come through, the finishing touch spray that I've wanted to try for a while. And also I've been able to top up. I mean, I think I spent £40 myself. But I was able to top up my complete routine without having an issue. So that is my face done. So like I said, one day is Glowberry, one day is Pure Lagoon, and then for me in the evening, one day is Rainforest Dew and one day is Ocean Dive, and then in the evening I just do an extra step of an oil because I'm going to bed, so I alternate between the Super Greens and the Elixir. And much like the Renewing Cleanser, I don't necessarily need the Elixir, but I just really love the way it feels on my skin. I really love what it does. And again, you know, it's got feeds the essential fatty acids, gives eliminates the antioxidants, and obviously delivers radiance and a youthful balance. So there are other benefits to it than it just being good for youthful. Obviously youth potion I don't use. I don't particularly like that, and I don't particularly need it. Yeah, and I'm now thinking it'd be quite cute if I do like a face mask later. Maybe I'm not too spotty at the minute, which is good, touch wood. So maybe tonight I'll do like a radiance face mask, because I haven't done that in a while I do my stretch, which would be quite nice. Yeah, so just gonna go get changed, take my hair down, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna do today because I'm working from home, like I said. So, and then I'm ready to kick start, but I've already booked on some guests, so technically I'm already still working, which is pretty cool. Just got changed, again, just comfy clothes because I'm not doing anything too exciting today. Like I said, I might work from a cafe. But I did the curls just so it looks a bit voluminous and gives me something to my face and my hair, but also looks effortless and isn't, you know, doesn't matter that it's not too much. I'm gonna brush that through. And actually Tropic did a salt spray in the summer, which is supposed to like keep the frizz, not keep the frizz, but like, you know, when you have like natural wavy hair. So I do just spray this. Also, it smells amazing. I wish they had this. Yeah, the salt spray. It's got aloe vera in, sea salts, those sorts of things. So chuck that in, chuck that behind, and then I'm just going to pop on my Feel Fresh. I pop this on every morning, obviously, it's, you know, deodorant. I do want to keep smelling nice, and I do take this to the gym with me. I actually probably order a new one of these as well, really, because I want to have like one for my gym bag as well that I can use. And then, because obviously I tanned last night, I took off my necklace and I popped that back on, and my bracelet, which thank you. And then I'm just going to choose some earrings. My rings, I pretty much always do the same. But especially when I'm off. I really liked wearing this yesterday, actually. I think I might wear this again. Sometimes alternate. This side is always the same, and then this side I kind of alternate between a few, depending on what I'm feeling like that day. I really liked this combination yesterday. So that was quite cute, a bit different. I did combine it with this one time, but I feel like that's a bit much. So I feel I will continue to combine it with the one that I used yesterday, which was just a plain. I could do it on that finger actually. What does that fit? It's a bit loose. Let's do it on here. And then I'll just do some earrings. I am going to make some porridge for breakfast today, I think. So I fancied porridge yesterday, but then I just couldn't bother to cook it because I don't feel 100%. Sounds really ridiculous now that I'm saying that out loud, but yeah, I think let's do these earrings today. I haven't worn these yet, so let's do it. Let's do it, shall we? Go a bit bold on the earring, who cares? You're off from people. Make yourself feel good. I think that's really important. Like I said, like I'd quite like to not wear makeup when I'm at home, because obviously it's better for your skin when you don't have makeup on, although tropic makeup doesn't really damage your skin, because it's obviously stuff that's good for you, but like just leaving your makeup of like having stuff on it constantly is really good. So I'm just going to brush my eyebrows through, make sure they're all in the right place. Shall I? And then curl my eyelashes as well. And I'll pop on some perfume. So I've got 3 perfumes I alternate between. I've got the Tropic one, which is the number 1 Tropic one, limited edition. And then I've got the Vera Wang Princess that my sister always gets us for her birthday. We all wear the same perfume. That's like my day-to-day perfume. And then for special occasions, I also have my Jimmy Choo, which I do love. It's my fave. This is my scent. I much prefer this to the Vera Wang. If this wasn't so expensive, I would wear this every day. And I also, in the winter, alternate between that as well, because it's more of like a wintry scent. Now I've just got to try and put these on. While I do, I'm going to make a video for my sisters, because I know Snapchat really isn't a thing anymore for most people, but we do use Snapchat to talk to each other because we have a group chat and also you can send videos to each other every day. And like, I love a voice note, but I feel like a video just makes me feel like I'm seeing them more, because obviously we don't live together. Well, we've never lived with my older sister, so it was always our way of contacting her. Like once we got to an age where we wanted to contact her ourselves rather than my dad being like, Charlotte's calling this week, because she's my sister from my dad's first marriage, so she's never actually lived with us. She just stays with us occasionally. So we then created this group chat so we could like talk to each other daily, and then it's just kind of developed from there, and we just really enjoy doing it, like the 3 of us. It's quite nice that we can, like, now we're older, we're still continuing it, so I just give them a little video each day. So I'm going to do that while I'm making my breakfast, filling that with water, and then I'm going to crack on with some work. She says she can never get these bloody things on. Why is it? This is the only thing I hate about tanning, the fact that I have to take my jewellery off, because I don't want to ruin it, and then it just takes so long to get back on. Oh, there we go. Strangle myself. Ta-da! Ready for the day.